All right, people. I had to deal with a Karen tonight. They be pulling up at these marathon burgers, man.
Steven, order for Steven.
Don't nobody want this man?
What's going on, people? 600 over his people house, man. you, you see how they be lying on 600 on the internet? What's up, Wild Bunch? Yeah, that bit. Hey, bro. Hey, Wild Bunch. Man, I got off that phone, man. I called that woman every Karen in the book, man. She said I was a private investigator, that I didn't live there, and all type of shit. She went and got the security guard. The security guard came over there and told that woman, hey, he been staying here before they even changed the name of the place. Before they even remodeled the place. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. Dumbass Karen. She thought, I'm going to tell you what's going on, bro. Her and that black girl is over there doing some shady shit. They cheating on their man and their husband and shit. They cheating on their husbands and shit. Cause she swore up and down that I was a private investigator. And I said, look here, woman, I know the rules, I know the regulations, I know the law. So I can be here and do what the hell I want to do. She said, who hired you? Who hired you? And I told her that ain't none of her motherfucking business. That was crazy, man. I was like, damn. Hey, bro, I had to get off camera because I laid into her. Man, I called that woman all type of bees. And she had like 10 dudes over there, like 2 black dudes, like rest white boys. And I was checking her. And she was looking around for some assistance. They was like, man, we ain't gonna mess with that big old black Negro right there. And then one lady was like, you need to leave him alone. He ain't did nothing to none of us. He don't even come over here and talk to us. They just be profiling, bro. That's what society brings, man, when you black and you stay in a particular area and they don't see, cause I don't go out there and kick it like that all the time. You know, cause I be in and out. So they don't see me that much. You know, one of them try to offer me a beer, try to offer me a plate. I didn't want none of that stuff, man. You know, but that's how it is though, bro. When you dealing with society and you black and you live in certain areas, stuff like that, they'll profile you. Yeah, she knew over there. Yeah, yeah. Keith talking about, bro. I flashed back on that woman, man. I checked the shit out of her, bro. I'm talking about, she started getting in her feelings because I called her every name in the book, man. I was like, you know, don't racial profile me, but because or whatever you got going on, you doing something slick, and you scared, and you think I'm over here doing this and doing that. Woman, get the fuck out of here. Her and that black girl, they doing something crazy. They doing something foul. They what it is, they cheating on their husbands, and they coming over there and cheating on their husbands, and they don't want to get caught. That's what it is. I peeped that. I peeped that whole scenario. They over there getting high and carrying on and things of that nature, and then she gonna run to the security guard like he gonna come over there and do something. Man, that security guard came over there, little white boy came over there, he looked at me, he said, "What's up, Ed?" I said, "What's up, man?" I said, "Man, you need to check your people." You're right. That's crazy. Yeah, man, but it's all good, man. I had to just the energy, man. My energy was off. I had to get the fuck away from him, man. You know. And then she gonna try to apologize after I leave. After I was leaving, I told her I was like, "Fuck you." Nobody, none of them brothers gave me a hard time, bro. Yeah, she was thinking I was right. She thought I was watching her for a man, bro. She was insinuating that man on a high level, man. She was really scared. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna end up in no jailhouse. But I'm gonna cuss you out, though. I'll cuss you out. I ain't gonna put my hands on you, but if you in the wrong, I'm gonna call you a Karen. I should have filmed it. Did I know Spider from ECG? Nah, I didn't know Spider. I was networking with people, man. Basically, back in the day, I was networking with a whole bunch of Hispanics, and I was networking with dudes that was out there. You know, all the D boys was out there having some bread. I was networking with them because of me and Big U and them, we came up on some like we came up on like 20 birds, and we just sold them. I sold them to a brother about the A-Tray Gangsters, you know, but he was a D boy. He wasn't a member. Uh, and we just sold them like that, you know. We were just networking like that, man. We were just trying to network with the dudes that had money, you know, because at the time, brother, when you I said they was gonna profile you. Sad to say, right? You think Loose Cannon told everything on Big U? Man, Loose Cannon told, man, Loose Cannon told, he not only told on Big U, Loose Cannon told on everybody he can tell on, just try to get out of jail right now, bro. What do you mean? Yeah, man, it's a trip to look back on all that right now, man, because if you see some of the brothers, man, that I was dealing with right now, they just like normal dudes. They like civilians. Ain't nobody on that type of time, man. Ain't nobody got time for that shit no more, bro. Dudes is living their life. They got kids, grandkids. You know, dudes are just in a different space, man. It's only a few dudes still out there trying to uphold that banner in certain sections, man, to the point where they're trying to keep it going, man, because I think they don't have nothing else going. And the property line, and yeah, like father, like son. And the property line is still, you know, taking a toll. But if they just move a little bit, like I tell some of the brothers from over there, you move a little bit far west, you'll start rubbing elbows and shoulders with different people, man. You have different opportunities. He might be telling to get his dad out. He sure is. Don the one. What's up, little homie? I'll be your little homie today, okay? Don the one. Here we go with your bullshit again. But it's all good though, bro. Nah, bro, a lot of people don't live, man, to walk away from that stuff. Hey, Frank, that's a fact. You know, it's easy. You know what? A lot of brothers there tap in with me and they be asking me, man, but like, man, how you walk away? I said, bro, you just walk away. It's not hard for you just to say, man, I'm done with that shit, and you just walk away. It's like, man, and who don't like it, man, they just don't like it. Shit, so what? Just get away from it. Yeah, man, we had 20. We had more than 20, bro. We came up on a 50 piece. Me and F-Bone came up on a 500,000. Man, we used to do all type of stuff, bro. We was coming up on all type of stuff back then. That man wasn't gonna get with Big U, man. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When you in jail and when you in them cell tanks, yeah, I remember him. When you in them cell tanks, all Big U had to do was grab that fool, bro. And if he would have grabbed it, he would have been cursed. If me, Big U, and certain other brothers from the section grab you and get a hold of you, you're done because we know certain techniques you ain't gonna get up out of there. So if you in a close area with Big U or anybody that know what they doing, bro, you gonna get manhandled. That's why I know that shit was a lie. They already told me it was a lie when I heard it. I immediately called and they was like, man, that dude lying. What was my first car? My first car was a Regal, a '77 Regal. You said, what's up with 600? Nah, man, that brother ain't no goofy, man. Come on, man. I don't know why y'all be trying to say the brother's goofy. The man funny to me, man. He's an entertainer. He's a troll for sure. You know how that YouTube space is, man. Sometimes people on this YouTube be saying certain things and they just be making up lies and everybody run content on that, man. A lot of that stuff be lies. Y'all know Waterhead Bo. I know Waterhead Bo. Big Dice, yeah, Big Black Dice. Yeah, Dice. Yeah, Dice used to be from Harlem at first. I don't know what happened to Big Dice. It's a lot of brothers, man, back then just walked away from that thing, even at a young age, man, before we even got caught up, man. It's a lot of the brothers, man, they just walked away from that whole scenario. We was plugged in with the Mexicans, man. No Cubans, no Colombians. We was plugged in with the Hispanics. With the Paisas, basically the Paisas, not the Southsiders or nothing like that. It was the Paisas that the one that had the bag. What's SDP? I don't know what that mean, man. I don't know what that mean, bro. Whatever you talking about. Nah, man, that dude, he just a liar, bro. He just making content, man. Keith Thomas, that dude, he just a liar, bro. He just lied on. I don't know why he did that. Yep, little sleep. Yep, sleep was from 60 before turn. You're right about that. San Diego Piru, Scottsdale Piru. You said I used to be Don Juan. I used to be from Scottsdale. You got to be crazy. You got to be out your mind, man. I didn't live in Scottsdale. I live in Delamo on Gladwick, bro. I live right. If you guys know Bill, Bruce Millsap, Lil Loco stayed like 7 houses down from me. Was 5'9" Piru? Nah, I don't think they was around. Wild Bunch. Lil C Style, I heard of him, man. I think I know who he is. Lil C Style. I think I know of him, bro. But like I said, man, a lot of brothers, man, with these names, and you know that section is so huge. Dudes come and go. And a lot of brothers, you know, come and go, man. They come like Scoop, man. I remember Scoop. He came. I seen him the last time I seen him was on 10th Avenue. He was on his way to Vegas, and that's the last time I seen him. That was like in 1986 or 87. He got the hell up out of there, bro. You know, a lot of brothers got up out of there, man, and they just kept it moving. I think Big G Bob, he gone. I don't know where the hell he at. I don't know CJ Mack, bro. C Mac, and to be truthful with CJ Mack is a rapper. That was my mother Nissan truck. He used to be driving. We both used to be driving in it. Me and Lil Looney stayed in that Nissan truck. Me and Lil Looney got in so much trouble on that Nissan truck. Yeah, he gonna be mad. He gonna stay mad because I'm gonna stay going up in there, man. I'm gonna stay every time he go to court. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna make sure I don't have nothing to do that day. I'm gonna be my black ass gonna be right up in there smiling. You know, I'm gonna ask him how he doing. How you doing, brother? You know. You remember Baby Bone? Yeah, I remember Baby Bone too, bro. Last time I seen Baby Bone, he was a little bitty dude. Um, then I seen some pictures of him when I was locked up. He was taller, he was bigger. I was like, damn, that's Baby Bone. Is your brother 600 really the Crip cop? Like, dudes, nah, bro, he ain't no damn Crip cop, man. See, you guys, man, let me explain something to you guys, bro. When dudes don't have content, dudes want to run content on other dudes, even if it's a lie. You know, that's just like they were saying that the brother was in a cigar lounge with some police officers and shit like that, right? Yeah, up on a joint. And I was laughing because, dude, it's a lot of police officers stay in our building. It's a gang of them. So it's like, man, it doesn't matter what type of profession you have. You got police officers in them bike clubs. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. It's crazy, man, how dudes be picking and choosing on what content to run, man. It's like, it's unbelievable, man. You got cops, they just regular people, man. They just cops. Yeah, I know, Papa T. Come on now. Yeah, I remember the Jamaican circus, right. Is there any brothers from your section that walked away like you? Man, it's a lot of them that walked away, bro. It's a brothers, it's a lot of them, man. It's a gang of them that walked away. I think everybody that hit that penitentiary, bro, they didn't walk away. They may socialize with them dudes, like go to funerals, go to some things like that. But, man, there's a lot of brothers, man. They didn't walk away from over. Yeah, man, police live everywhere, bro. That's why I be tripping off how dudes be trying to run content, talking about, oh, man, you live by the police. You live with the police. So what? If he live by the police, what you guys gonna say? He got to move because the police live in a complex where he stay at? Or them dudes got to stop being a part of a bike club because the police are part of the bike club? Man, you got so many police a part of them bike clubs, brother. It's crazy, man, because I know a few of them. One of my partners that I grew up with in Carson, he's a police, but he's a biker. Yeah, Mad Dog, he's around. So I don't know where dudes get that stuff from, man. Dudes just, dudes don't really be having no content, and they just be running content, man, just to be running content. Dudes be getting up in their feelings when dudes be saying something about them. If it ain't true, it ain't true, man. Everything don't need a response. And sometimes, man, I be looking on here, everybody want to respond to something. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody on this jack, man. If you're not like that, you're not like that, man, because the real ones know you're not like that. I don't know about that. I don't know Seti Nash, bro, so I can't really speak on him. Yeah, Horse know how to play basketball real good, bro. Neil, Horse is good. He know how to play basketball real good. With that funny ass shot he got, that should be going straight in. Did you know Ken Dog? Yep. Ken Dog stayed on my block. Matter of fact, Ken Dog stayed next door in the next building than me. Right there. Ken Dog from 10th Avenue, bro. Unless it's another Ken Dog. I know the Ken Dog off 10th Avenue. Yeah, I talked to Horse. Matter of fact, I talked to Horse last week. They use a statement. They use a statement against Horse, saying that Horse. The lady said that Horse told me something, and Horse needed an affidavit. You know, like I supposed to do. I gave him the affidavit because I never had talked to Horse about nothing. So like you should, like a dude should. If you can try to free somebody for some shit that that they didn't do or they didn't say, you supposed to handle that. Some dudes don't want to do that. Hey, Don the One. Hey, I think you on drugs, bro. You living this imaginary lifestyle. You probably ain't knocked nobody out in a day in your life. You probably some non-affiliate just running around there, man, don't know nothing. What's up, Tone? How you doing, bro? I don't know about that, Neil. I don't know about that situation. Oh, 59 East Coast. I don't know. Hey, Don, the One, I'm not finna ask my brother about you no more, man. He said he don't know you. We don't even know your name. You hide behind a jack, and somebody don't even. What you probably doing? You just probably grabbing information out the air and just saying certain shit, man. Don't nobody know you, bro. Because if you was a joint, and if somebody really know who you was, bro, you would say who you are, but you not, because you can't say who you are, because on the simple fact, your homies might beat your ass. They might catch you and just whoop your ass for even being on this live right here. You know how that go. Y'all have daddies over there. You guys have daddies. You guys got to get permission to do certain things. You guys can't just do nothing, by yourself. You guys can't do nothing. You guys will get disciplined. You guys still get DPs. How do a man 30, let me say 25 and over, get DPs? How do you get summoned to your hood to get a DP? You said, what was the first out-of-town crib hood you came across back in the day? None. Not one. Not one, bro. Yeah, I know that. Horse got caught with a kite, but see, dudes don't know that Horse was made. That dude, made Horse write that kite, bro. See, dudes don't even know the full story behind that, man. Horse stayed down shitty, man. Horse got a raw deal, bro. And a lot of people don't know that. I made a video about that, bro. Horse got a raw deal. So when he got that raw deal, dudes was trying to trip on Horse for something. He said, you wish your homie would? Yeah, that's crazy, man. How do you be 25 and over and get called for a DP?
There you go. That's what you gotta
Oh man, that pig iron, bro. Hey, Tone. Man, that pig iron was so heavy, bro. It was like if you was coming on that weight pile and you couldn't hit 300, you was gonna get clowned. So it's like you had to work your way up just to hit that 300, man. But man, you used to get hurt trying to hit that 300. You the DPers. Man, come on, man. You guys know y'all gonna get DP. How many of you guys in this chat, man, still scared that you guys gonna get DP? That's right, Keith Tommy. You're absolutely right. You said who else on Big U paperwork? Shit, I don't know yet, bro. I got an idea. I just can't put it out there yet, man. I don't want to do that. I don't, cause I got done like that once before, so I don't want to do that. I'm just waiting. I'm just laying low, man. I have it pretty soon. Don Juan, you don't DP nobody. You get DP. That's why you up under the name Don the One. You ain't up under your real section name or whoever. If you was from a section, I think you a non-affiliate. You might be a female behind that. Behind that Don the One. I don't know who you are, bro. He knock it off, DP. Please stop it. I'm 30. That's crazy, man. Dude, me talking about coming to the hood and get a DP. Oh, and that's crazy, man. This dudes be talking about, man. Dudes gonna be talking about DP, man. These dudes is crazy, man. This stuff is so much entertaining, man. It kicks back. I kick back and it blows me away. It's like I get on. He said, so if you didn't hit 300, no lifted, damn brothers were monsters. Man, they was monsters with that weight, bro. If bro, look, put it like this: if you wasn't hitting no 300, man, you probably wouldn't even get to the bench bar. You had to go to the corner somewhere and try to work yourself up on that. You had to try to scrap up some iron and work yourself up on that stuff, man. Or you had to wait for them dudes to get off the weight pile or was done with. Man, that shit was crazy. Them dudes was hogs back then, man. Them dudes, but you know what? They didn't do no legs though. Nah, Monster don't know. He don't know Big U. He ain't never met Big U, bro. Right. Now Keith Tommy, you know what's scary, bro? Was you on the handball court? Yeah, I was on that handball court too. I was doing everything. Handball, basketball, whatever it may be, I was on that. Baseball, whatever. You say how you tell somebody to pull up over the phone is crazy. Nah, bro. How you say you mark somebody out over the phone is even crazier. Yeah, that stuff is even crazier, man. Man, I don't have, first of all, Don the One, I don't have no section. I did 34 years ago, but right now, you see this right here? This is my section. Don the One, you see? This is my section right here, bro. You see what my section look like now? My section consists of water, surrounded by water, surrounded around a whole bunch of white, Hispanics, Asians, blacks, real diverse. You know what I'm saying? This is my section. This is what I bang right here. I'm banging this right here, bro. I don't mess with no hood. Ain't no hood rats out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got women out here. The women that I come across, brother, they got jobs, they own homes. They make six figures and everything, bro. See, Don the One. This is my section. What's your section, Don the One? Huh? Come on, tell us what your section is, bro. You still in the hood, huh? What's your hood? How you keep it at 100? Because every hood got snitches, right? So how you keep it at 100? How you keeping it 100 and every hood got snitches and you talking about you telling me you ain't got no rats in your hood, bro? Don the one? Because if you are, you's a damn lie. You tell me you ain't got no confidential informers in your hood, Don the one? Because if you do, you's a damn lie. So you ain't keeping it 100 because you ain't over there eradicating all that foolishness from over there. You ain't telling them snitches to go nowhere. You ain't telling nobody to go nowhere. You probably going to work, having a 9 to 5. You know, you got a 9 to 5. You go home, probably got a couple of kids. You know, you go there. You know, you give all your money to your woman. You know, she what she does is when you give her all the money, she give you what you can have. You know, for the week, and then you just do it again. And that's why you on the internet talking about you running some section and you holding some section down. You ain't holding shit down, man. You just up in here, brother, just going crazy. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing a damn thing, man. So you can miss me with all that stuff, all that tough shit. You holding your section down. Ain't no rat zone, man. You crazy. What's up with 600? Chilling at the cigar lounge with the off-duty police. Oh, man, here we go again. Hey, 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 bro. A non identified. Hey, bro. You think that everywhere you go? Now let me put it a different way. Do you know how many police officers, brothers, stay in my building, in 600 building? Do you know how many police officers stay over there, bro? Do you know how many police officers are in biker clubs? You know, Rare Breed and Brotherhood and all that stuff. You know how many police officers are up in there, bro? So if you go somewhere to a cigar lounge or you go out to dinner and a police officer there, are you in violation? We just gonna keep it a buck, man. We just gonna keep it real. So if you at the place and you're eating and a police officer and his family come up in there, do you supposed to leave? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. See, y'all, that's what I'm saying, man. You brothers, man. You know, you brother. What you brothers do is, bro. You brothers overthink something. You brothers try to make something out of nothing, and you brothers try to find something that's not there, and you guys create a narrative and shit like that. You know, I guarantee you, bro. Munchie B can't even if Alex Alonso can't even say that for sure that shit happened. He was chilling with the police. He was just probably saying he seen him at the a cigar lounge, and that's it, and that's all, man. Get the hell out of here. Man, you dudes is crazy. If you how you know it was pre-planned, bro? Come on now. See, that's what I'm talking about. You must be biased, huh? You's a biased individual, huh? That's what I'm saying, man. You guys are crazy, bro. You guys think that, hey, bro, let me explain something to you. I did 600 snitch. Why you won't press 600 to open that paperwork? What paperwork, bro? I don't, man. What paperwork? And ain't nothing. Hey, Devin, ain't nothing wrong with the police, bro. If he said it happened 2 years ago, bro, it happened 2 years ago, bro. Let me explain something to you, bro. I grew up in Carson, bro, on Gladwick. Do you know I got a dude that I grew up with? He's an alphabet boy, and another dude that he's a correctional officer, and another dude that he's a sheriff. And I still chill with them brothers right to this very day, bro. Them are my friends. So you telling me that when you go out here in society and one of your boys or one of your friends that you grew up with, he choose a different career than that bullshit ass gang life, and you telling me you still can't be friends with that dude? Or that's what you guys are telling me? Is that what you guys telling me? You telling me that if my son becomes a police officer, I can't talk to my son? Are you got this? Is that what you guys telling me? If you guys telling me that I have relatives or cousins or my family that's police officers or FBI agents, you telling me I can't talk to them? I'm telling you, bro, if my families and my friends are a part of law enforcement, bro, they are my friend. I don't condone shit. I condone they're my friends, and they're gonna stay my friends irregardless of what somebody say, man. Right? The police don't like snitches, man. That's why they be giving them up, man. The police don't even like them. They turn on their own because they be having their own secret organization inside their own group. No, I'm not feeding into that, man. I'm just making, I'm just making a statement, man, because what it is, bro, these brothers be to the point where uh these brothers be to the point where they be like they think shallow. They think that everybody's supposed to be like them. Like a thug dude, standing on fake ass false principles. They think dudes that's supposed to be shackled to that street code and all that old bullshit, that fake ass bullshit, man. And that's be the problem, man. And that shit you can't even prosper in that shit, bro. You can't do shit. That shit can't do nothing for you, man. So if 600 was at a motherfucking bar, or I know they trolling, I know that, but if he was at a bar smoking on the cigar, and he was up in there, and some police was up in there, so what? I don't give a shit. I don't care what dude said, man. I don't care if I gave up information on the police, bro. I don't give a fuck what somebody say. I don't care. You know, I'm not a part of that shit they got going on over there. I don't even know that man, bro. I don't know that man. Ain't never heard of that man. I done asked, some of them dudes, his homies. They don't know that dude, man. So I just leave it at that, man. So if dudes say I jumped off the building and broke my ass and something like that, oh well. I don't care. Good, Davon. Thanks for that. Right, that's right, bro. That street cred don't mean shit, man. They worried about somebody tell. This is my thing, right, bro? This is a crazy thing. I'm gonna tell you that this is crazy. These dudes talk about snitches and rats, right? When you run into that, when dudes run into them snitches and rats, dudes ain't out here doing nothing to them snitches and rats. They ain't doing shit. They not even saying they a snitch and rat. All they doing is getting the hell away from them. A tsunami, man, yeah. I fear tsunami all the time, bro. And the way everything is going, man, it's something going on in the atmosphere and the universe, man. It's something wrong, man, with the universe, because I believe it's too much wickedness going on. And what a law is gonna punish, a law will punish the whole world, man, behind that wickedness. And a lot of us, we don't even pay attention to that. So, and that's just what that be. Yeah, they left. And because of that volcano. They know that volcano finna get up out of there, come up out of there, bro. That sucker gonna erupt any day now. They already had a bunch of earthquakes, man. Once that earthquake, once that volcano erupt, man, it's gonna be all bad. We don't know where and where at. Only Allah knows. Right, that's right, HD. They get to the bag. So it's crazy, man. So dudes be talking about this dude's a rat, that dude's a snitch, this dude's a snitch, that dude's a snitch, man. So what? What you gonna do about it? Cause me, I ain't gonna do shit about it. I don't have 20 and 30 more years to go sit down no more. So I don't care. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing illegal. Hey man, whatever. I ain't finna do nothing to nobody, man. I don't have 30 and 20 and 30 more years. Hey, I tell you what, we're gonna designate to non-identified. We're gonna make sure you take care of all the snitches and all the rats and stuff like that. That's your job now. So what we're gonna do is, bro, we're gonna what we're gonna do is, bro, we're gonna make sure that you go exterminate all the people that you think that's rats and snitches and all that type of stuff. That's your job now, bro. So we're not talking about on the internet. We're talking about you going in the streets, combing the streets, and taking care of all the rats and the snitches. Since you are so concerned with who's telling. Yeah, man. Yeah, Keith Thomas, that's right. Yeah, rats and informers is accepted everywhere, bro. What are you talking about? Not identify? Hey, bro, you don't even know who the informers is. Dudes know who the rats are, but if the rats have the bag, come on, man. Dudes don't give a shit about that shit, man. Right, 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 man. That stuff, man. That's right, man. I tell dudes all the time, man. See, you gotta fight fire with fire now, man, because dudes don't play fair no more. Dudes ain't gonna play fair no more, man. Dudes is not gonna play fair out here. What's up, awkward beginnings? What's going on, brother? Ni hao. That's right, Montrose. So just like Big Q calling the police on SKG, hey man, that brother did what he did. It's like this, bro. If you're part of that street code, you have to worry about them type of things. You calling the police on somebody. If you're not a part of that street code, bro, use a non-affiliate, bro. You know, once you quit, once you hang everything else up, bro, them rules do not apply to you anymore. Now, some brothers is gonna stay to the point where they're gonna uphold certain rules and codes and stuff like that. They're not gonna speak on certain things and get dudes locked up and things of that nature. But man, once you walk away, bro, them rules and regulations don't apply to you no more. And a lot of dudes don't understand that, bro. You know, it's funny, man, how nah, man, I'm not but I'm not part of shit. I'm not part of none of that. I don't care what you say, bro. I ain't part of none of that shit. See, the thing is with me, bro, and like I always tell brothers, I'm not shackled behind on the political politics or the policies of that gang culture, bro. Once I left, bro. I left with 2 feet out. I didn't leave with 2 feet in. You know, I didn't come home saying that I represented Islam and then was over there in the 60s, functioning with the 60s and doing, nah, bro. Blah. I didn't do none of that, bro. I stayed on my side. I stayed in my lane and I did what I had to do, brother, because I left that stuff alone. Now, you have certain individuals, brother, they don't know how to leave it alone. They be in the penitentiary, they'll say they this and they say they that, and they'll leave certain things alone. But when they get back to the turf, they go back into their section. And that becomes a problem because you're going to have a problem with your homeboys that was in the penitentiary because you wasn't even riding with them and you wasn't functioning with them. And then you becomes a problem. And the only way they're not going to trip on you if you out there getting to the bag, because you're going to start paying your way. You're going to start, you know, doing little stupid shit to try to prove that you steal that joint and all that. Man, fuck all that. That's too much. I left because I wanted to leave, bro. What do you mean with honor or disgrace? I left because I wanted to leave. I left because I said, fuck them. Well, hey, I tell you like this, James. You got 40 to go sit down? I tell you what. Once you go out there and commit a stupid ass crime, and we'll come up there and see you once you're in the county jail, and we'll come to your court case and see the stupid shit that you done. You see the stupid shit that you done, and then we're gonna see if you can deal with them 40 with that 40. Okay? That's what you need to do. Now go out there. Matter of fact, you need to go out there right now and go do some stupid shit and film it and put it on your phone. Right, it look nice out here, huh? And put it on your phone, and then just take it to the police station, and give it to the police, and then you go do 40. And what is that, man? Y'all see that? It's getting bigger and bigger. What the hell is that? It's a whole bunch of lights, man. It's just not one thing. It's like that one big beam, and it's a whole bunch of other lights. Let me zoom into that shit. Y'all see that? It looked like something, it looked like a UFO, and then it's like some little bitty ones behind it. You can't see it? All right, right there. Can you see it now? He go inside? Hell no. Now it's starting to fade away a little bit. Hey, looking for you, James. Oh, it's disappearing. Yeah, I think, hey, Devon, I think we close to it. And it disappeared, man. That's crazy. All right, there it go again. What the hell going on, man? Whatever's going on, then you got a plane coming right up underneath it. Okay, James, and I identify y'all love that gang shit. Go out there and do some gang shit, man. And I'll put $200 on each one of y'all books, okay? Hey, you know what, man? The government don't never tell us what's really going on out here in the world, man. We be so worried about stupid little bullshit. It be other shit and greater shit that be going on in society, man. We don't even really be paying attention to it, man. I'm talking about we don't really pay attention to nothing. No picture, James. Yeah. Hey, did you guys see that ice raid in Sacramento today, man? Them ice, man. Them dudes, they ain't playing no games, bro. I'm talking about none. They didn't curfew the whole California. Eddie acting like a buster in the hood. Thank you, brother. I am a buster. I told you, bro, I'm a non-affiliate now. I've been a buster. You know, all that tough shit went out the window, man. You know, I can't do 20 more years. All that shit out the window. I'm the big buster. I'm the big buster over here in my hood right now. I'm in Buster Hood. This is the name of my hood, Busterville. See this? You see this Busterville, bro? This is my hood right here. This is my hood right here. You see my hood? This is Busterville. This is we out here repping this Busterville. Out here, you know, repping this Busterville. You know, we out here we out here, brother, in this Busterville, man. We out here, you know, dealing with these exotics women, you know what I'm saying? We out here just living our life, bro. We just, you know, living our life. We just living the Busterville life, bro. Come on, that's what it is. I don't have to pretend to be hard. I don't have to get called to the hood for a DP. I don't have to, you know, be on the internet with a page with saying James with no picture. I don't have to be with my name unidentified. You know, I'm not gonna be the one that been getting called back to the hood for DP and all that shit. You know, just because you sitting there on, you know, on a YouTube live stream, you don't want your homies to know who you are. You just behind your phone or your laptop or your iPad, you know, you typing and shit like that, laying in your bed with your drawers on, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you're doing right now. But hey, I'm out here in Busterville, and we living our life out here in Busterville. That's all we doing right now, bro. This is Busterville. I love it. Y'all want to come out here and see the hood? Yeah, they might bust on the phone, man. I'm not tough at all, brother. See, one thing about me, bro, I never, ever portrayed to be no tough dude, bro. Ever. Even when I was a member. You know, I just knew how to handle my business and get out the way, bro. But really right now, bro, you'll never see me being tough, bro. Never. That's not even in my repertoire, bro. I'm not no tough dude like that, bro. But I'll handle my business, man. You know, I don't prey on dudes. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't like bullies, you know, things of that nature, bro. But being tough, nah. Man, I can talk to a damn wall, man. If it's talk back, man, that's what it'll do, bro. So, man, all that tough stuff, I leave that for you internet dudes, you know, all you gang members who want to be gang members. But, man, I'm cool on that. Yeah, they be mad at the phone. Yeah, that's crazy. I be watching 600 Lives, man, and sometimes I just be falling out, man. I be like, man, these dudes really don't have nothing else to do, bro. They hate that brother so much, man. They just be going crazy on the phone, man. I be like, man, who have the energy for that shit? Who really have the energy to get on the phone and call another man and just go crazy on the damn phone and call, man, that stuff is stupid to me, man. Man, mental health is real, man. I'm talking about that stuff is stupid. I be like, damn, man. I be like, man, who does that shit? Do some dudes be trying to call and act like women and call? I be like, oh, man. Dude. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, society is so messed up, bro. You got these hardcore gang members, man. They out here, man. They be calling in on live, man, acting like they a woman, man. But they acting like a woman, but they really do want to be a woman, but they really want to be from the hood. Hey, I'm not getting no put off because I didn't get put on. See, that's the difference between me and you, James. You got put on. I didn't. I didn't have to go up under that scrutiny. You know, a lot of us didn't. You guys had to do that. I didn't never have to do that. See, when you a joint, you don't get put on. So, you know, that's what that is. Y'all on Brian Hurst and Victoria? Man, okay, all right. You know, alhamdulillah. Brian Hurst and Victoria, bro, run the same way, so you can't be on Brian Hurst and Victoria. Right. Yeah, that's the new drug. You ain't lying, Keith. That's that new drug, man. They be on that drug, man. I don't know what that be. Oh man, here we go again. Don the one that got gonna get DP. Your new name is DP, Don the DP. You gonna get DP. They gonna find out who you are. They gonna DP you. Okay, brother. Whenever you catch me, you come. Hey, look. I'll tell you what, James. I tell you what, bro. Why don't you come out here to my Busterville, right here, in my hood, and just come put me off. Just come on out here and do that, bro. You know, use a joint, right? You know, you with the business, right? Oh man, that's crazy. You say MT? You say MT 600 was eating donuts with the pigs? Nah, that's crazy. You stupid. Hey, you know what? MT is crazy, man, because it's like, I don't know where you guys live at. I don't know, but where I live at, it's a bunch of police, man, that stay over here where I'm at, right? I mean, a bunch of them, and it's a bunch of police in the biker gangs and shit like that. You know, in the biker clubs. So Man, I guess, man, I can't even go into a restaurant over here where I stay at in Busterville, you know, and if I see a police officer up in there, I'm supposed to turn around and walk out, huh? I don't know why they said that, bro, because I've been living over here ever since I got out the penitentiary, so I don't, you know, it's impossible for me and 600 to be roommates because I've been having my place ever since I got out the pen, and I didn't meet 600 to 2 years ago. So it's impossible for him to be my roommate. So you can't believe everything you know you hear on the internet, man. Dudes just be sitting there just talking, bro. Dudes be talking about things they have no knowledge about. Yeah, I know. Thank you, thank you, Rouge Dog. Thank you, brother. Brother, I appreciate that. Right, man. Right, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's like, man, hey, bro, I don't know why brothers still be want to be in the hood. And then again, man, I'm gonna tell you like this on some real shit, man. If you go through the '60s, you don't see the '60s over there like that, staying in the hood like that no more, bro. Man, hey, Keith Thomas. Hey, man, I didn't get no put on. Big, you didn't get no put on. Slim didn't get no put on. Petey Wack didn't get no put on. It's a lot of us, brother, didn't get no put ons, bro. It's a bunch of us, man. So we don't care what them dudes say. That's in their era. You know, our demonstrations spoke for what it was, bro. You know, so that just what that is. Our generation spoke, you know, and our demonstration spoke for what it is. All that getting put on and get put off and put on. Man, I wish a dude would, man, I wish a man would try to put his hands on me, bro. And I'm not no tough dude, bro. You know, you dudes is crazy. No, I wasn't no original AG. I'm off 10th Avenue. Nah, don't nobody live over there no more, MT, man. It's like, man, even them youngsters don't even really live over there no more either, bro. Them dudes call each other up, man, and you got a couple of them that stay over there, but them youngsters call each other up and they be having meeting spots, man, where they gonna kick it at. Dudes don't live in there no more. What's up, Southern California? What's going on, bro? James, I told you I'm from Busterville, bro. I'm not from that set, bro. I'm not from the set. You are absolutely right. I'm living my Busterville life out here in this beach area. You know, I'm finna go, you know, chill out in a few minutes. Oh man, whatever, dude. I ain't made nobody sound weak, bro. HD, you didn't get put on either, huh? I don't know where they got that shit from. You got a lot of, I guarantee you got a lot of a couple of brothers up in here from the section. I don't know if y'all guys know, they probably up in here. And they know about that, brother. We didn't get put on back then, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that came later after us. Okay, bro, if you say so. Hey, James, Lil Rod, they'll beat your ass, man. You know what? Let me take that back. You're right. You said Lil Rose is not from the set. You're absolutely right about that. Because he's not. Rose didn't turn the page, man. You know, they told on Rose, bro. So I think that that was the biggest letdown and disappointment for him. You know, because it's a lot of shit that goes on in certain sections that don't get spoke on and get swept up under the rug, and his didn't get swept under the rug. They just basically told on him, try to get him up out of here. Yeah, James got jokes. Yeah, put on. Tidal wave, man. Bro, I'm gonna try to get the hell up out of here, man. If I looked up and seen the big ass tidal wave, man, I would jump in my truck and I'll try to get that. I'm gonna tear up everything and anything to try to get up out of here. I'll tear that truck up getting up out of here, bro. That's why the HD, I know you didn't get no put on. See, they don't understand that. See, that's that new wave generation, new wave gang banging type stuff. Oh, we gonna put him on, we gonna rush him, we gonna rack pack, we're gonna take 3 dudes and rack pack 1 dude, then y'all gonna act tough because it's gonna take 3 dudes to whoop 1 dude's ass. He said you ain't getting away from that. I don't know what you're talking about. 600 rise in, never got put on set. You right, bro. I know I haven't. I don't know about the rest of them. I know I didn't, bro. I didn't get put on. Rose didn't either. I know Rose didn't get put on either. Rose is the original dime block. I remember Rose when he was a little kid running around there. I think so in the 90s, right? In the 90s, I think they got started. No, I think it was like 87. Cause when I got out of Penn, they was doing that Thunderdome shit. So I think it was 87. It was like 87. They used to like have meetings up in Hyde Park in 59th Street School. And I had just first got the Penn and I went over there and we was all up in there and they was talking about Thunderdome and I looked up and Big U was fighting Snoop Dogg and other dudes start fighting other dudes and dudes just start squabbling dudes and stuff like that. So, dudes were testing each other's hand. I think it started like then, right then. We really didn't have no problem with the Hoovers at first because, they was too far away from us. But they was like allies with the gangsters. So they was automatic, when allies with the gangsters, so they was like our enemies. But the real fallout came when they killed Big Casper in 1990. That was some real shit. That was huge. Yeah, that Snoop and Big U fight was a good one, bro. Snoop Dogg was big too, swole. Wasn't getting, Snoop Dogg. I don't know why. You know, they tell me what Snoop Dogg did and stuff like that, bro. But that dude Snoop Dogg was never a punk, bro. He never was a punk, man. To this very day, he'll be around there. Them dudes be talking shit to him, man. He'll be like, "Fuck you." You a joint from the '60s? Okay, bro. You be a joint. I don't care. You can be all the joint you want to be, man. Matter of fact, you could be the next leader, the so-called leader, if you want to. Yeah, Snoop had a little homie got killed. I don't know when that hood days started, man. I don't know when that shit started, bro. I really don't. I was gone when that. I ain't never been no hood day in my life. Did Snoop name the '60s? No. He was Babyface. Nah, man. Snoop wasn't afraid of Big U. That's a lie, bro. Come on, man. Oh, this dude crazy. Yeah, they be looking at me, man. I just got into a situation at my apartment over there in my building, man, with this lady was talking about she was being a Karen, giving me a hard time, man, when I was going live, man. I had to get off live, man. I had to cuss that woman out, man, with her Karen ass. She gonna tell me I don't stay there. She ain't never seen me because she just moved up in there. I'm like, bitch, I've been over here for 15 years, bitch. Get the fuck out of my motherfucking face. She went to go get the security guard. The security guard was like, hey, He been here. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh, them afraid of O Block. I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't know what that is. Who was afraid of O Block? He, yeah, Montrose, man. I checked her, man. I should have filmed it, but I just got off there and I just checked her, man, because she was profiling me, bro. So I was like, you ain't seen me, big old black dude. Then she had like eight other dudes with her and like two brothers with her. Man, I checked that woman so tough, and I was waiting for one of them to say something, but they didn't say nothing. They didn't say a word. And then one lady was like, "Man, leave that man alone. That man ain't messing with nobody." She just being a Karen. She told me she thought I was a private investigator investigating her and her friend because they over there doing some slick shit um, away from their husband. She was like, "Who hired you? Did my husband hire you?" I was like, "Huh?" It's crazy. He said, "Beware of the Karen." Hey, man. No, I didn't have my mask on, bro. I didn't have it on. I don't have this thing on when I'm in my complex, bro. What's your thoughts on Dempsey? Dempsey was the brother, man. Dempsey was a good dude. You know, his demise, like I tell dudes all the time, man, the only thing I didn't like about his demise, that them dudes was in the parking lot and they didn't have no heaters up in there. Cousin Kerry had a heater, but I think he had like a 38 or something, man. He didn't have no automatics. Then nobody had no automatics, man, because, and I'm gonna be real with you, man. If that would have been us, Eric Holder would have never made up out that parking lot. He would have shot one time and got gunned down. Do they? I don't. I'm glad. Hey, see, I'm old now, so if I ever went to jail, they'll put me in an old man's dorm. There, I wouldn't have to go through that shit. Yeah, he did, James. You shut up, man. You talking stupid shit now, James. Oh man, it's getting late out here, man. Nip was man. Nip was finna take that neighborhood, man, to a different heights. And dudes didn't even pay attention, man. You gotta always protect the bag, man. Hey, y'all know what this is? Huh? Y'all know what that is? Y'all ever have to deal with this right here? Huh? I ain't gonna show y'all what else I have on me. Oh man, that's messed up. Don't get hit with this ever, man. I don't care how tough you are. You get hit with this, you going down immediately. Immediately you going down. Right. You going straight down. Guaranteed. You going straight down, man. And it's gonna be on your body like for 4 or 5 days. It's my work van right here. Let me show y'all. I need to clean this motherfucker out. Yeah, bro. And when I walked away, man, that dark cloud was removed immediately. See, I need to clean this out. Let me show y'all all this shit in here. See, this my money maker. This is where I get my money. See all this shit right here? Look at this shit. I need to clean this shit off. See, y'all know how to do everything. See this faucet right here? I don't know. Somebody gave it to me. I need to give it away. See all that? See that? This is my work van right here. I don't use my new truck for none of that. I don't even use it for hauling. Where I park at. Oh man, you crazy. Where I park at? Yeah, on the grind every day, bro. Every day, getting to it. All right, man. You brothers have a good night, man. Hey, James, non-identified. Hey, man, it feel good to live in the Bustersville. Assalamu alaikum.